once we go over the top of that, there'll be 3 points on offer for the King of the Mountains. Jay Vine hasn't shown any interest in being away at the front of this race for a little while because he's got a nice advantage. Famous words of Tom de Moon. 2:01 is the advantage, 39 kilometres of racing to go. This is our breakaway group, and there's an attack. And it's Harold Tejada who has decided that he's going to try and split this race up a little bit. Tejada now goes. This is a good move as he tries to go across to the 2 riders who are just ahead. A little bit of an uphill section. Jonas Gregard goes with him. Wilke Kelderman is dropped now, having done an amazing amount of work. Look at the tempo now on this climb as Red Bull, Bora Hansgrohe really up the tempo. Big acceleration by the team of Red Bull, Bora Hansgrohe at the front of this race, and the team of Bahrain Victorious. And suddenly this race has been ignited. I don't remember a narrow road that narrow in any race. That is so narrow. Wow. Well, they've got through it pretty safely.
It reminds me of a stage of the Giro that the riders went through both this year.
Is Felix Gall just up the road? In fact, he's just got himself back on to the rear of the group. This is not good news for Decathlonage Désert Le Mondial. So let's take a look at the group. Hindley is there. Pelizzari is there. Almeida, Jay Vine, Jorgensen, Jonas Vingegaard. Behind him, Sepp Kuss and Ben Tullet. Pidcock moves up on the outside alongside Jai Hindley, his main competitor for this 3rd place overall. Gall is trying to fight his way back onto the rear wheel here of this group of riders. Can he get there? Well, Jorgensen has just been dropped under the effect of Tullet doing this work. He looks over his shoulder. He's got Kuss still there. Gall is dropped again. Jorgensen just in front of him isn't able to go with the accelerations. And look at the way that these riders are going now. Hindley starts his acceleration. Pidcock responds. Tullet brings Vingegaard back. But Almeida is not able to go with these moves right now. Hindley and Pidcock are trying to get rid of Almeida this afternoon.
Wind howls. Another big move from Pelizzari on the left.
Pelizzari strikes.
Now it's on the steeper gradients.
He's using this mounted to good effect. Hindley looks around and waits for any counter-attack, and Pelizzari goes. 3.5 kilometres of racing remain, and Pelizzari suddenly opens up a little bit of an advantage. Big acceleration. Hindley responds. So does Vingegaard, sprinting flat out. Almeida yet again doesn't like this. But he manages to get out the saddle and try and come back to the wheel. But
you know what he does? And still so young. 21 years of age, but rides with such maturity, such a clever, savvy way as he takes that sweeping right-hand corner. This is where they'll start to make the last few corners and they'll be able to see the finish line up ahead.
This is a fantastic job here by Pelizzari. Vingegaard on the back of the group. Giulio Pelizzari, the rider from Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, the white jersey of this race. Pelizzari sees the gantry now. This is a big moment in this rider's career, his first ever win, and it's a win in a Grand Tour. Giulio Pelizzari, attack now of Tom Pidcock, he jumps away. Vingegaard tries to go with him, so does Hindley, and Pidcock is looking for 2nd place and some bonus seconds. Pidcock fires to the top of the mountain as well, he's 2nd, Hindley takes 3rd, behind them Vingegaard, then it's João Almeida. And we wait for Felix Gall to arrive as Riccitello arrives at the top of the mountain. 29 seconds down.
Trying to put as much time as possible between him and his closest rivals. Also try and gain back some time on Sepp Kuss, who was 8th overall, a handful of seconds gained there.
Sepp Kuss finishes. It's all about the time trial tomorrow.